Thank you. Minister, the situation in nursing and care homes needs urgent attention. Due to concerns raised by different nursing homes with me, I undertook a survey from the 7th to the 9th of April, so that was last week. I contacted 80 nursing homes in Waterford, Kilkenny, Cork and Kerry, and I got a 25% response rate. So, the question was, do you have sufficient quantities of PPE to deal with the COVID-19 pandemic crisis? The reply was 10% had a 3-day supply, 30% had a supply, but 60% had none. So, Minister, my first question is, due to the amount of nursing homes, especially in the east of the country, with clusters of the pandemic, I think it is imperative that all nursing homes have a minimum supply of 3-day PPE, which includes goggles, gowns, masks and gloves. And I think this should be implemented as a matter of priority, because we're hearing the whole time, and I think all the deputies have raised it today, it's patchy. But I think that the minimum they should have is a 3-day supply, and then if they do have an outbreak of COVID, more supplies can be got to them. The second question again is in relation to, more or less in relation to nursing homes. The question I asked them was, did they have sufficient staff numbers to deal with the COVID-19 pandemic crisis? So it was 50-50, so 50% said they had, 50% said they hadn't, all hugely complimentary of their staff, but not without challenges. So the question I want to raise today, Minister, and I know a lot of work has been done on it, it's in relation to insurance indemnity. So we know there has been an agreement between the HSE to allow nurses, physiotherapists, occupational therapists and other healthcare staff to be redeployed into private nursing homes. So local companies, private companies are being asked to redeploy staff. Now, I know up to Tuesday of this week a lot of work had been done, but as of today, that indemnity scheme to provide private home care providers to redeploy their staff to community nursing homes has not gone through. And I was just talking to one of the managers of one of the biggest providers in the state in the last half hour. Thank you, Minister.
Thanks, Deputy. Minister.
I want to thank Deputy Butler for her questions and the work that she's done in relation to this. The HSE informs me that there are approximately 1,250 PPE deliveries to nursing homes and residential units every week, and that the deliveries consist of about 2,500 to 3,000 cartons and pallets, providing in excess of 1 million pieces of PPE per week to nursing homes and residential units. The Deputy is right to highlight an issue in relation to gowns. That has been an area that the HSE have highlighted a particular shortage in. I'm told by the CEO of the HSE that there's 2,000 more gowns due to arrive in Ireland over the next few days, and 1 million more gowns due to start arriving from the 18th of April, which is this week. In relation to the issue of the indemnity, I'll check where that's out and revert directly to the Deputy. I do want to welcome the redeployment agreement reached, which I think will be a very big help. And I would like to say this. As we increase our testing capacity for next week, and I've discussed this with the Chief Medical Officer, one of the areas I really want to see an increase in testing is in asymptomatic residents in our nursing homes. We need to be able to identify very quickly if anybody in the nursing home could have COVID-19 before they actually need symptoms, and I think that could really help this sector. I have more things to say on nursing homes in the next round of questions when I have more time. Thank you. Thanks.